I apologize, folks. We lost our signal for some unknown reason, but we've troubleshot, and we're back on the air. I believe this is the 285 match between sophomore Daniel McChristie for Warrenton and Brody Sitze from Union, who's a senior. No score here in the first. So, no advantage after one. McChristie in the red. He takes the up position here. Sitze from Union, the senior, takes the down position here in round two. Sitze gets the escape. 1 point for him. He gets a takedown, Sitze does. They're going to get them out of position here. So Sitze gets 3 for the near fall, 2. So he's up to 7-0 lead here in the second. Sitze on top now. Wright and McChristie. 1:22 left to go in the second. McChristie trying to get to his knees, now to his feet. He's on his feet, and he gets the escape. He's on the board, 7-1 now. Jousting for position. Sitze grabs the leg, takes him down. He gets 3 more. (10-1) lead for Sitze here. 30 seconds left to go in the second. Christie once again trying to get to his knees and up to his feet. Sitze's got him in a near fall. Clock's running out. He gives him 3 more for the near fall. 1 from McChristie. 13-2 lead. 4 seconds left to go here in the second. Once again, McChristie on the low position. That's at the end of the second. 13-2 lead for Sitze. This time McChristie will be in the down position. Sitze on the top, up position. Shoots the leg. Christie to his feet. He scores a point. Sitze shoots the legs again. 13-3 is the lead for Sitze. Takes him down. Gets 3 more points. Sitze checks the scoreboard. Checking the time and the score, up 16-3 here in the third. And point for McChristie on the escape. 16-4. City shoots the legs again. Gets 3 more points. And that's going to be the match. So Union wins. Brody Sitzi, the senior, wins over Daniel McChristie. Good experience for the sophomore Daniel McChristie from Warrenton. Our next match, we're going to circle back around to 106. Wrestling for Warrenton, freshman Charles Larson. For Union, freshman Landon Richardson. Shake hands and we're underway. Larson in the black and red. Richardson in the red and white. Larson on top here. Richardson pushes his way out of bounds, and they're going to restart. No score, 127 left to go here in the first. Actually, that's Larson in the gray and red. Excuse me, I misspoke earlier. And Richardson in the red and black. Less than a minute to go here in the first. Still no advantage for either wrestler. Now 3 points awarded to Larson. Charles Larson, the freshman from Warrenton, on the scoreboard first. Richardson working his ways to his knees. 30 seconds left to go in round one. They get him out of bounds again. 11 seconds to go in the first. Richardson on top. No, I'm sorry, that's Larson on top. Larson on top. Upright position now. 5 seconds to go. And so after one, Charles Larson from Warrenton, the freshman, leads at the 106 weight class. Larson in the gray and red. Richardson from Union in the black and red. Larson in the up position here. Start referee counting a near fall. And Charles Larson gets the pin. Outstanding work from the freshman from Warrenton. And that should be our final match in the Warrenton versus Union. Sorry I didn't get the results of the other matches. I was trying to troubleshoot the technical problems that we were having. I can just tell you that the next match up will be Warrenton versus Wright City. We're going to wrestle the girls first. Looking for your dream home or the perfect rental? Discover it with Hunter Sake Investments. From charming townhomes to spacious single-family homes, we offer quality living in Warrenton and Montgomery County. Need commercial space? We've got retail and warehouse options in Jonesburg, plus the Jonesburg Party Center. Ideal for showers, graduations, and more. Family owned, locally rooted, and built on trust. We treat your home like our own. Call Hunter Sake Investments today, and let's build your future together. Hunter Sake Investments, where Missouri finds home. On the mat, it's all about strategy, precision, and execution. Off the mat, same rules apply. At Servant Heating and Air Conditioning, we bring our A game to every home and business with custom solutions, expert installs, and a reputation for getting it right the first time. We're your home mat advantage for year-round comfort. Trusted across Warren County, we've got you covered. Home, business, or new construction. Servant Heating and Air Conditioning, where comfort wins every time. On game day, it's all about teamwork, trust, and heart. At Main Street Real Estate, we bring that same spirit to every home journey, whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options. Our hometown team is with you every step of the way. We believe real estate isn't just a transaction, it's a life-changing experience. That's why we stay in constant communication, deliver expert guidance, and work relentlessly to help you reach your goals. Main Street Real Estate, your home team from game day to closing day, proudly supporting Warrenton athletics in our community. Main Street Real Estate, hometown realtors with hometown heart. Champions aren't just made on the mat at the Missouri Bank. We bring that same winning spirit to your finances. Since 1939, we've delivered big bank products with hometown service, fast local loan decisions, and the latest in online banking. The Missouri Bank, rooted in community, ready for tomorrow. And once again, we want to give a shout-out to Schwer Air for coming on board as our newest sponsor. They came on board today. We'll get them a commercial coming up here on our next live stream. If you want to be part of the team here at the Warrenton Sports Network and help us deliver high school action to the fans, contact the Warren County R3 School District office for more information. All right, we're going to start with the ladies. Warrenton versus Wright City. Double forfeit at the weights of 100 and 105. So we're going to start at 110 today, where senior Meredith Donovan on senior night is going to wrestle freshman Victoria Riggs from Wright City. Donovan for the Warriors is also on the lady volleyball team here at Warrenton High School. She was the starting libero this season and did an outstanding job of running the offense. Making a couple adjustments down at the scoreboard, checking with the referees, making sure the scorer's table and everybody's right. And here we go, Donovan and Riggs on the mat. The Battle of Warren County starts right here, right now on the Warrenton Sports Network. Donovan in the red, Riggs in the dark uniform. Riggs shoots for a leg. She gets 3 to start things off. Donovan working to her knees now. Up to her feet. Getting encouragement from her teammates. Off the mat now. They're going to get back in position on the mat. Donovan takes the down position. Riggs in the up position. Donovan quickly to her feet. And they will go out of bounds once again. And redo it all over again. Donovan down. Riggs up. Halfway through period one. Donovan rolls her. Gets to her feet. Once again out of play. Donovan quickly to her feet, trying to break the lock. Riggs takes her back down. .30 seconds left to go in the first. Riggs trying to get Donovan onto her back. Donovan's not going to allow that to happen. Now they're getting a call for a near fall. Referee begins to count. 10 seconds left to go in the period. Meredith just needs to hold on. They give 4 points to Riggs, up to 7 now, and that's 7-0 lead after the first. All right, from the neutral's position. Donovan shoots for a leg. Riggs on top. Riggs trying to turn Donovan onto her back again. Gets on top. She gets awarded 3 points. Riggs does up to a 10-0 lead now. Near fall count coming. Riggs gets a couple points. Referee in position. And Victoria Riggs gets the pin for Wright City at the 110 weight class. Good job by the freshman for the Wildcats. At 115, there'll be a double forfeit. And at 120, there's a double forfeit. 125, Warrenton High School Alexis Ruff wins by forfeit. And then so our next match on the mat will be at 130, sophomore Melanie Guerrero for Warrenton. She'll take on sophomore Rebecca Riggs. So that was Victoria Riggs in the 110 weight class. This is 120. This is Rebecca Riggs for Wright City. We're underway. And they're going to be out of play. They're going to start over. Both wrestlers trying to find an opening 30 seconds into the first. And they're out of position again. 1:02 left to go. 0-0 still here in the first. Guerrero shoots for a leg but misses. Back to their feet. Guerrero pushes Riggs out of play. And the referee says we're still going. The ladies thought that they had to go back to the start position. 30 seconds left to go here in the first. Guerrero pushes Riggs out. $14 seconds left to go in the first. No advantage for either wrestler so far. Guerrero almost had the opening there. And that's the end of the first. So to start the second, Guerrero will be in the down position. Rebecca Riggs in the up position. The second's underway. Guerrero gets to her feet and takes Riggs down. A reversal awarded to Guerrero. Near fall count for Guerrero. Referee tries to get in position, but Riggs gets onto her belly. She gets 4 points, maybe 5. 4 points for Guerrero for the near fall. She's up to a 6-0 lead here in the second. Guerrero trying to get Riggs onto her back. Referee counting out the near fall. Got 1 count. And gets the pin. Melanie Guerrero gets the pin for the Big Red. Sophomore doing a great job for the Warriors tonight. Next weight class is 135, where Ava Jenkins from Warrenton will win by forfeiture. And then the next match we're going to wrestle, it's going to be the 140 weight class, where senior Dakota Lorman will take on senior Sadie Sainert from Wright City. Battle of 2 seniors here. Also the Battle of Warren County. Coach Olson shouting out some instructions for his wrestler. Woman on her back. Referee counting out a near fall. Sainer on top here. Woman fighting for her life. And Sainert gets the win with the pin. Sadie Sainert wins at the 140. Next weight class is 145. It's a double forfeit. Neither team gets the advantage there. Then we jump to 155. Jocelyn Hahn from Wright City will get a forfeiture win. And then 170, we jump to Harper Martin for Wright City. She'll get the forfeit win. And a 190 is a double forfeit. And then our final weight class, Kylie Vance from Warrenton gets the win by forfeiture. So that concludes the girls' matches versus Wright City. We're going to jump now to the boys' Warrenton versus Wright City. Going to start at the 120 weight class, where sophomore Colton Tinker for the Big Red will take on sophomore James Gwynn from Wright City. That'll be our first match on the mat. All right, 120, sophomore Colton Tinker for Warrenton versus sophomore James Gwynn for Wright City. And we're underway here in the first. Gwynn tried to shoot. Tinker turns him over on his back, and that's a quick pin for Tinker. What a great start for the Big Red here in the battle for Warren County against Wright City. Colton Tinker gets the pin at the 120. Next up at 126, we got freshman Cameron Alexander for the Big Red. He's going to wrestle against Noah Baker, a freshman for Wright City. Once again, officials doing something at the scorer's table. Now we're good to go. Wrestlers shake hands, and we're underway here in the first. Alexander shoots the legs, gets him down. He gets 3 quick ones. Baker to his feet. And Alexander right back on top of him as Baker lost his balance and fell over. Baker will take the down position. Alexander in the up position as they restart. Near fall count there for Alexander. He gets 2 points for the near fall count. Up to 5 now. The referee's counting once again for another near fall. Referee in position, and he calls the pin for Cameron Alexander. Back-to-back pins for the Big Red as they start their wrestle off against Wright City. Colton Tinker with a pin, Cameron Alexander with a pin. Moving to 132 now, where junior Zayden Tison for Warrenton will wrestle against Joseph Beidel. He's a senior for Wright City. And we're underway. Tison. Grabs the leg. Beidel. Tison gets 3 for the takedown. Got a leg. Drags him back into play, then Beidel goes out of play. We'll start it all over. Tison with a quick lead, 3-0 here in the first. So Beidel in the down position. Tison, Zayden, Tison in the upright, or the up position. Referee's in position, but Beidel able to fight out of that one. 3 more points goes to Tison. Up to a 6-0 lead. Tison trying to roll Beidel over on his back. Referee counting the near fall. Beidel able to fight back. 4 points that time for Tison. Zayden up to a 10-0 lead here in the first. Under a minute left to go. Tison got him on his back. Beidel bridges and fights out of it. And give him 4 more points for Zayden. Zayden Tison off to a fantastic start here in the first. He's got the shoulder, trying to roll him over on his back one more time. Referee counting the near fall. And he gives him 3. That's going to be the match. Zayden Tison wins. That's 3 in a row for the Big Red. We move to weight class 138. Sophomore Cole Breakmeyer for the Big Red. He's going to wrestle freshman Wyatt Smith for the Wildcats. And we're underway here in the first at 138. Breakmeyer shoots the leg. Smith falls down on top of him. Breakmeyer working to his legs, reverses it, turns him over. He gets 3. Breakmeyer out to the early lead. Breakmeyer tries to roll him over. Smith trying to get to his knees. Unable to do so. Now he is up to his knees. And Breakmeyer gets him back down. A little spin move there. Smith got to his feet, but Breakmeyer took him back down. Going to be close to being out of bounds here. And there's the call. So Smith in the down position, Breakmeyer in the up position with a 3-0 lead. Under a minute left to go here in the first. Smith to his knees once again. Trying to get to his feet. Breakmeyer brings him back down to the mat. 30 seconds left to go here in the first. Breakmeyer gets him over on his back. Near fall count being counted by the ref. And he gets the pin. Wyatt Smith was trying to kick out, but not before Breakmeyer got the pin. That's 4 in a row for the Big Red. Our next match is going to be at 144, where sophomore Jude Lorman for the Big Red takes on a freshman from Wright City, Ty Yarmushkevich. And we're underway. Quickly, Lorman goes for the leg. Yarmushkevich on the top. Lorman gets the leg. Trying to drive forward. Lower body strength. Now he gets on top, gets the 3 points. Jude Lorman out to the quick 3-0 lead. Trying to get Yarmushkevich on his back. He's getting close. Yarmushkevich fighting. Able to fight off or thwart that attempt by Lorman. Yarmushkevich up to his knees, but Lorman flips him around back to his belly. Now back to his knees is Yarmushkevich. Lorman trying to flip him one more time. .30 seconds left to go here in the first. Lorman out to the 3-0 lead. The referee's in position, counting out the near fall. He's got him on his shoulders. 45-degree angle, referee in position. And there's the pin. Excellent work by Jude Lorman. The sophomore wins at the 144 weight class. 150 weight class, Cody Morris wins through a forfeit. Cody Morris from Warrenton will get the win through forfeit. And there's the signal for that. And then our next match is going to be at the 157, where wrestling for Warrenton will be senior Max Tison. And he's going to be going against freshman from Wright City, Jeremiah Wilson. All right, we're underway at the 157. Tison on top. Wilson gets away from that. They reconnect. Tison shoots, gets the waist. No advantage, and they're out of play. Wilson loses his headgear. And they're going to stop him. Let Wilson get his headgear back on. No advantage here in the first 28 seconds of the first. Back underway. Tison shoots the legs. And he gets Wilson down. That's 3 points for Tison. Wilson back to his feet quickly, though. Freshman's got some strength. All right, so Wilson's going to start down in the down position here. Tison in the up. And Tison gets him down. Wilson fights back to his knees. Tison brings him back down. Tison on his back now. Looking for a little leverage here. Tison has a shoulder now. He's getting Wilson close. Referee in position to count the near fall. He starts the near fall count. Wilson on his back, but he kicked out of that. And the escape. So 4 for Tison, 1 for Wilson. It's a 7-1 lead now for Tison here in the first. And 3 more points for a takedown. Should be up to 10 now for Tison. Quick lead for Max. Here in the first, 13 seconds left to go. Wilson in down position one more time. (10-2) is actually the score. The referee's checking on that, though. Now it's back to 10-1. That's what it was originally. Wilson tried to fight out of it. Tison got a near fall count of a quick one. Was tumbling back and forth, and that's the end of the first. Referee does not award any points there. So Wright City deferred. Warrenton chose the bottom here. Second is underway here. Tison to his feet. 1 point for the escape. When Tison gets a takedown, should be up to 14-1. And we're underway. Referee still trying to get the score right. Wilson almost got out of it. Tison takes him down, though. Got his shoulder, trying to roll him over on his back. Referee in position to start counting the near fall. He's counting the near fall. Wilson kicks. Tison on top. Wilson kicks. Wilson gets out of that. That's going to be the match, though. 18-1 victory for Max Tison. At the 157 weight class. All right, our next match is going to be senior. This is the 165 weight class. Senior Jamarian Fulton for Warrenton. He's going to wrestle Caleb Murray, a senior for Wright City. Nope. Apparently there was a late scratch. Message didn't get up here, so Fulton wins on the forfeit. The next one is going to be 175. Dylan Duncan's going to win that by forfeit. And then our next match is going to be the 190 weight class. Senior Corbin Johnson from Warrenton. He's going to wrestle Bentley Tubner. He's a sophomore for Wright City. So Johnson versus Tubner at the 190. Underway here in the first. Nice move by Tubner. He gets 3 to start the match. By Johnson. He gets Tubner on the mat, but Tubner gets out, escape. 3-1 lead now for Johnson. Johnson repositions himself in the center of the circle. Shoots the leg and decides better of it. Johnson gets Tubner down again. 3 more points for Corbin Johnson. One point for Tubner on the escape. 6-2 lead now for Corbin Johnson. Johnson shoots the leg, picks up, and brings down Tubner. And gets the pin. What a fantastic move by the senior Corbin Johnson. Round of applause there for Corbin Johnson. So at the 215 weight class, Quincy Rice for Wright City wins on the forfeit. At the 285 weight class, Daniel McChristie for Warrenton. He's going to win with the forfeit. Then we go back around to the 106 weight class. Charles Tison for Warrenton gets the win by forfeit. And then the 113, our final weight class, goes to Nathan Donovan. He's going to win by forfeit. So the Big Red with a standout performance against Wright City. Every match that they wrestled, they won on the mat tonight against their Warren County rival. Looking ahead, the Big Red Wrestlers are scheduled to be back in action this Saturday at the Pacific Tournament. But with the wintry weather moving in, that one may be in jeopardy. The next match after that is the GAC North Scramble on January 28th. Our next live stream on the Warrenton Sports Network will be Tuesday, February 3rd, when the Lady Warriors basketball team will play a home contest against St. Clair. That'll do it from Warrenton. For our crew, our sponsors, and the entire Warrenton community, this is Keith Brown saying thanks for spending part of your night with us. We'll see you next time on the Warrenton Sports Network, your home for hometown sports. Go Big Red.